Should be high scoring. Best team in the league is on the other side. Ball back, James Harden, nothing but net.
Hopefully that'll just help their confidence on the defense. And although this time they have a breakdown in communications, and Trevor Ariza wide open in the corner.
Clark has not made a shot outside of the restricted area this year. What a shot by Harden, and he'll get a free throw to try to make it a three-point play.
Just utilizing the basket as an ally there. He knew that Bogut was going to go for the block on one side, so he goes under the rim.
Then a second opportunity.
And
it's 22-14.
Kuzma already in double figures as it's 4 out of 4 from the field, as Harden again will be going.
Rebound to Gordon. And here's Harden. A little stutter step. Behind the back. And a beauty and a slam dunk to Tarek Black.
That's a nice play by James Harden. I mean, behind the back, bounce pass. Look at the space they have.
Wide open.
That's just a lack of talking or something, because the mentality of the group for the Lakers. Oh, boy, the Lakers going to give up a 4-point play.
Yep.
No, I think he was on the line, though. I don't know if he's behind the three-point line.
Well, they signaled a three-pointer.
Yeah, I know they did. They may want to look at it, though. I don't know.
Harden back and forth he goes, but it's right around Randall. Right around Julius that time. And no help, no secondary help for the Lakers.
He goes around everybody. I mean, you really have to be in
NBA from downtown. Harden goes at it again. And he'll shoot 2 free throws with Hart. He cannot, and once again, who's handling it?
And who's guarding him?
Yeah, #1 in ISO in the whole league. Showing it right there.
Can't let him stay on that island. You have to have the closest man go get the ball out of his hands, and then hope your rotations are on point.
Well, they've cut that lead by 9 points. It's now 11th win of the year. Harden again. Straight up goes Randall. Doesn't matter. Harden's going back to the line and trying to complete a 3-point play.
I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take him to realize, give the guy help. This time it's Kuzma out there, and the help doesn't come till late. Too late as Harden gets the basket. What a future.
Here goes Harden again, this time with the right hand. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, but they just can't stop him. No answer. Number 13, here he goes into the paint again. Kick it to Tucker. This is where he scores. That's his shot, the corner 3. Give an assist to James Harden.
And the lead down to 10 with 4+ to play.
It's a single-digit lead. James Harden doing it all by himself, basically. 23 points for Harden. Right now, here goes Harden. He banks it in. When it's going your way, it's going your way. He didn't get the call that he wanted and begged for, but he hit a 3.
I thought he got fouled. Harden feels, I don't need to be a defender. I can score at will. He just checks in with his 28th.
Here he goes. Josh Hart tried to control it.
Free throws.
Oh, Ingram gets the own and then blows the layup. Looks like it might have slipped out of his hand.
It definitely slipped out of his hand.
Harden, here he goes, attacks, and once again he gets the whistle. Key players, they're pretty healthy. Anderson underneath, he lays it up and in, and Houston leads for the first time.
Unbelievable. They've come all the way back from 22 down.
Toyota Center. Harden looked to drive instead, a pull-up for 3, and he knocks it down. So a 3 for James Harden. He's over his season average, and he's sitting on 33. Again, Lakers sick and tired of playing close games and not winning. Doesn't matter what the opposition is. Larry Nance with 11, so he joins the double-digit parade, but the Rockets answer right back, and Eric Gordon. White matched the last game. They missed 10 here tonight. Straightaway 3. Gordon rattles it home.
The Rockets to have 14 is not a big deal, but for the Lakers to be able to match it, that's something else as Eric Gordon takes care of that.
Well, that's a quick shot by Ariza. Catch, shoot, score. Timeout, Lakers.
That's what they do. Take quick shots. You give them any opening, any space at all.
Gets it right back from Ryan Anderson. Down the middle he goes, throws it up. And of course, the whistle sounds. And Anderson blocks the shot. Houston, Gordon on its way. Big rebound by Nene. Reset with 24. We have 3.5 to go. Count if it goes. Look out. It'll be 3 free throws for James Harden.
You cannot reach with Harden has the basketball. He's baiting you.
See him again in Golden State. That's what you don't want. I mean, you've got the game won, and this is a possible 4-point play to bring them to within 8.
Corey just fouled out on that play.
Yeah. Oh, They just gave it right. What was Brandon doing? It's a 6-point game. Wow. He just gave it right to Ariza.
Well, Ariza took it, but yeah,
right,
like you said,
he didn't
protect it very well, did he?
21 seconds left. Concession basket coming. Harden with that basket has
40 3-pointers per game. Here's Harden on the drive, and he beat 2 Warriors. Harden, played by Bell, who's a very good defender. Harden with a series of moves and scores.
Put him in the trick bag.
Amute, 10-year man from UCLA, has come on for the first time, and a pretty move by Gordon, able to take it to the rim.
You know, I thought after the season.
On a crossover, and fires, yes. James Harden, played by the rookie Bell. And so the Rockets right back within 3.
Welcome to the league, Bell. Don't worry, it's happened to the best of them.
An excellent 3-point shooter, usually from the corner.
Now with coach's offense,
Leading Boston with 22 points, 10 assists. Crowd does not like the call on Looney. Final seconds of the first. Here's Harden. Yes. With 3/10 of a second remaining in this first quarter, Harden able to hit. Goaltend is called on Durant. PJ Tucker gets credit for the field goal. Harden on a step back 3 over Draymond Green. Harden puts the move on Thompson, and he scores. Klay Thompson, one of the better defenders in the NBA.
did he play?
Ankle sprain, yes. Harden draws the foul. Kyrie Irving going against his former team, 22 points, 10 assists. Catch and shoot by Tucker, and he hits from downtown.
Cassidy just slipped on the spot that Harden fell on, coming up a little gimpy.
And Tucker hits another 3. Picked up on a switch by Pachulia. Harden is open for 3. Nice ball movement by the Rockets.
Can't do that. It's funny. The Golden State guards that time, it seemed like they picked Paul out to make sure they put the pressure.
James Harden, who has 23 points.
Houston Rocket basketball.
Harden played tightly by Curry, who hits.
That's Houston Rocket basketball. Anytime Harden lets it go, but
Capella straight down the lane. And a foul. Beautiful lead pass. Clint Capella.
Best 5 has to be in the game now. Gordon is showing why he's been attacking all night. You have to come up and respect that 3-point shooting game.
There is Tucker.
Everybody out there is a 3-point threat. Here's CP3. Chris Paul goes around Lopez, inside out. Going to go back to Chris Paul. Corner 3 on its way. Down it goes.
Well, that time, because Brook Lopez had switched on the CP.
Runs right into Harden, who takes it away. Now they've got numbers. Anderson for 3. Down it goes.
That's what they do. I mean, after the turnover, nobody even looked like they were going to the painted area.
3s in 6 straight games, which is absolutely amazing. And Gordon knocks it down. No other team ever had done that more than it has. 5 boards. Where's the defense? Lonzo. That one hit the rim. He was looking for Ingram.
I wonder if that'll go down as a shot attempt. No, it almost went in.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2, but I don't think it went as one right there. Harden again goes to the basket.
I tell you, you just cannot leave, whoever's defending him, you can't let him dance like that on the island.
The Beard with the basketball. Under 8 minutes to play here in the first half.
See how the court is so spread? This is what James Harden and the Rockets love.
He's going to pull up for 3.
This is what James likes too. They switch big little. Look at
Lopez
this.
with no chance. No chance, and then no help. That equals an easy Harden bucket.
And when that happens, if you're going to switch like that, I would like to see them send the second guy to help Brook, just to make Harden pick up the ball.
Brandon Ingram, as we move in on the half,
to get your rotation.
Highest usage rate in the whole league. James Harden. Here he is. Once, twice. He gets fouled. Just working Lopez one-on-one.
Yeah, that's too late to go for the double team once he gets into the paint.
Harden to the basket. He goes. Lays it up and in. It's Caldwell Pope in front of him. Switch off Ingram. Cross court. Here come the Rockets. 3 minutes to play. 6 on the clock. Mbamute hits a triple. Harden.
The island.
One-on-one with Lonzo. 3 in there.
Island.
in double figures with 11. That's a surprise. Underneath, Gordon lays it in around Lonzo Ball. 5 to shoot when they brought it in. Good man to give it to. Creates some contact, can't finish. Underneath, we're going to get a foul, and it's going to be on the Lakers as Harden, a turnover right off the bat for the Lakers immediately. And then Tucker hits a 3, so he joins in the fun. Yeah, you look at Gordon, a little feed to Capella, but goes right back to him. And he just,
I got to get it.
So who's going to take charge? Harden.
Yeah, but an underhand layup there, Brooks. In your last line of defense, I'd like to see my big try to send that one back. Just watch the ball.
10 out of fouls. Lakers only 1 in the quarter. Now it's up to Larry Nance to try to guard Harden.
Good luck.
That didn't work. That didn't work. James Harden, 26 points. And the beat goes on. They have won all of these 6 games in this winning streak, and seems like things are so slow for Harden, doesn't it? The whole game slows down for him. Nene underneath. They have restored order for the time being. Back to a dozen. 10 made threes. Remember, they had that string of 6 games in a row making 18. Nene from the outside. 13 for the Rockets. Harden. What a handle with that basketball. There he goes again. You know, you say to yourself, how come you can't stop that? Well, you just can't. Chasing Mbamute, lob under to Capella. The dunking continues for Clint Capella. Nobody's done it more than James Harden. Going to answer right back. Larry Nance, I'm trying to do everything I can not to foul, but it appears 108-90. Mike D'Antoni and Houston. Harden another 3. Another 3.
So his jumper, he remade it over the summer. The Jazz are really happy with what they have in Rubio.
Yeah, I think so too. And talking to Mike Wells and the guys, and there's Harden putting the ball up for 2. There's a 3-pointer. Oh man, he was way over. Good release. Looks like after a slow start, Harden has found his 3-point stroke.
He got all the big money this summer. Come on.
Harden with a step back. And the Rockets on a 10-0 run, shooting 63% from the field here in the first quarter. So after a slow start, the Rockets have warmed up in a hurry. Handle him, Ryan, from Baytown.
And not only is that shot worth 3, but also Gobert is having to go out.
Ryan kept it alive, and Harden finished it off.
Second chance points there. The Rockets take a lot of threes, and they're not a great offensive rebounding team, number 21 in the league.
Luke Mbamute and P.J. Tucker in there with him. And going into the basket, and a foul is called. But I never had to worry about it years ago when you guys were playing. There's Ariza putting it up and in. Boy, he is shooting much better, isn't he?
Yeah, he got off to a very slow start shooting the ball this year, but
Doctor of Dunk.
The Doctor of Dunk. Remember, they were the Doctors of Dunk until Phi Slamma Jamma came along.
Exactly.
And Harden puts it up and in. Quinn Snyder does not like that and calls a timeout. Mitchell trying to guard Nene. They've got a mismatch down there, but Harden doesn't care. This is one of those streaks he gets into. Just let him shoot. 3 seconds down to 2, down to 1 as Harden puts out. Oh, man. Give it. Come on, James.
he's got
Unconscious.
19 points here in the first quarter.
Rubio. Harden pulls the trigger. Got it! James Harden is Houston strong. On fire, James Harden shoots it again. James Harden goes over Favors. Wow, Eric Gordon right on the money, and the Rockets already here in the first half 12 of 20. Foul, he'll shoot 2.
But Boston is playing some good basketball as well.
Well, Toronto is my dark horse in the East. They're good.
Harden hits again. They did CBS doing a documentary on the 50th anniversary of the game of the century, and there's 2 and 1 as Gobert with a foul. And back outside, Eric Gordon swishes the net. 66 points for Houston.
That was a 2-for-1 shot there, too. Normally, James takes it himself, but he gave that one up to Eric.
James keeps going. Nobody picked him up. Changes hands. Jumps it up and in. Everything's going in. Back outside. Well-run play for Eric Gordon to get the three. And Harden knew he had him in the popcorn machine, so he put a little salt on him. Harden will fire away, and he hasn't missed from the three. Nay to the basket for 2 and 1. Good strong move.
Want to go under that high pick and roll.
Boy, Gobert came over to block Harden. He put it up over him. James Harden with 40 or more points. And he just keeps adding to it. As he's fouled, he'll shoot 2. And Kuzma are off to great starts. Nene with a slam at the basket.
Got 14 points in 15 minutes.
Yeah. And Harden's got... Donovan Mitchell has the ball taken away by PJ. And Harden with 2. And James Harden with 46 points. To Eric Gordon. They're just so...
What a beautiful play.
That dam is springing and gives it up to Ariza for a threes on.
Rockets have 19 threes and 30 attempts.
It's one of the best of the season.
And they tried to get a block on him right here. Right here. There it is. 50 points for Harden. His career high is 53.
Udo, and as soon as that lane clears, as soon as his teammates give him that lane, then James just goes and lays it up.
Gordon has 6. There he is with another assist. Nene with 2 and 1. On the drive. Harden to the bucket. He lays it up and in. James Harden with 52 points. James Harden now with...
But the Blazers continuing to search. Good ball movement, player movement. Amino knocks down the 3, and then Harden back.
What an easy and 1.
Who's just had an avenue.
Yeah, he got a clear path to the lane, to his left side.
Harden waiting, already has the mismatch, so no need to send anybody over. Isolation play on Nurkic. And that's 3.
As you guys can see, the step back jumper we've seen all season,
Harden driving, scoring. And right now, things just too easy for James Harden. Off to a terrific start.
Great option to have to stretch the floor, but Joe Johnson's going to be a great addition for these guys as they finish out this regular season. James Harden right in the pocket to Mbah Moute and Anderson on him, as opposed to some of the better defenders, individual defenders that the Rockets have on their roster.
And Mbah Moute, beautiful, slipping through defenders. The reverse layup goes for Houston. 8 on the clock here. Harden on Ed Davis. Bye-bye, Ed Davis. Hello, James Harden. And a great stop and a decent shot for the hottest shooter they have. Eric Gordon pump fake. Pass Connaughton, double pumps. Nice finish, Eric Gordon. 8-0 run here for Portland in response to the 13-3 run from Houston. So Mike D'Antoni says, James, can you stop the run?
Okay, Turner, good defense.
5 on the clock. Oh, James step back.
Oh!
And he is... And let's see if James had a legitimate gripe. Yeah, it looked like Evan Turner got him. What a great matchup. 2 of the hottest players in the league.
Good defense.
Standing Harden up. Gets inside. Scores. Eric Gordon way out. That rattles home.
He's a trailblazer, but he's tough playing like a warrior. There you go.
There you go. James Harden, step back 3. That's good. Harden on Lillard, 5 on the clock. Tries to shake loose, gets inside. That's and 1.
That's and 1.
Again, Fish using that sweep move right there, extending that ball out. The slap down, Nate, foul.
And like BD said he's a great finisher with either hand.
First 9 points of the game in the first quarter for Houston. He's got the first 9 here in the third. Drop to Capella.
Watch your head. Like Shaq would say, barbecue chicken down there. Watch your heads.
Again, Harden shaking loose. stunt by Lillard. Harkless tracking. He fouls Harden right on the face. And the and one by James Harden.
In the screen roll situation. Lillard with the fouls, 3 fouls, doesn't want to switch on to Harden anymore.
Right.
So it's putting the Blazers at deficit. James Harden is getting downhill much more. I think we have to show the Blazers some love, except for that possession defensively.
The second half, right now, he's doing his best. Gary Payton impersonation by trying to get a stop, and he couldn't. And be able to hold him up. Eric Gordon's pretty strong.
3 on the clock. Step back. Cash.
James Harden, you called it Bones. Nurkic was in trouble.
Just misses, and P.J. Tucker extends the possession. Ariza 3. Good. Harden's been tremendous, 12 of 23. Again, under 5 on the clock, stepping back.
Woo! Tony needs those points. Between the legs to Capella. Oh, no, Globetrotter action.
Right off the bat. Magic do score quite a few points in the fast break.
So does James. Double teaming him as he goes to the basket again, lays it up and in. So if they continue, as I said, Harden's going to have a big night offensive throw in another sport. Actually, they've done pretty well. There's Capella. He erases it at the basket. Sets up a fast break with Harden, the one-man gang.
That led to the fast break layup for James.
Gerald Green in the game, too, for Houston. He took the first shot he had. There's Harden again. Just a layup drill.
There's no rim protection for the Orlando Magic. He got off to a great start, Gerald did. And now he's kind of playing the role where he's got to do what the coach asks.
Harden has 12 points. Games against Houston, no matter whose uniform he's been in. Gerald Green, no hesitation.
Man, is that nice.
Magic's first 3-point make of the night.
Nene takes the ball right at Maurice Spates.
Averaged 30 and 16 his senior year at Michigan.
That's right. Nene to the basket, walks it right in for 2.
Great point. Yeah, I mean, it's a key to pretty much every game.
Ryan Anderson gets off a shot, and it goes.
Percent from the three-point line. They're doing a good job of knocking down their threes.
If it's early in the shot clock, maybe not, but late in the shot clock, there's 2 and 1. I hope changing of the continuation rule in. Now,
pretty much whatever they want, and they're shooting a really high percentage.
Well, again, they're allowing Harden to have his shot, but guard everybody else.
Take away that 3, but on the other side of it is they don't guard the paint very well.
Harden just bumps his man off. That's easy picking. Mack trying to get it down low. Harden with a great deflection in the open court. Where will James go? Alley-oop to Gerald Green. Blow out the candle. Turn out the light. Mute gets out of the lane now. Harden turns around that pick. Takes it to the middle. Throws it up and in. They're going to count it? Orlando hanging right in. Harden is open, and he fires. Not good spacing by the Magic. Now Harden's in a hurry. Harden to the basket. Harden for 2.
Making threes. Orlando's doing that tonight.
Harden sets up Ryan. Got it. Money in the bank, Ryan. 7 for 12 for Jonathan Simmons. Anytime a guy returns to his hometown of Houston, there's P.J. Tucker from the corner. Trying to surround Harden if they can. One man going through 4. Tonight. 57%. And Bamute with a 2. Shot clock at 7. Sets. Fires, hits. So they can take a lead into the next quarter. And there's James with a steal. Gets the shot off, but he will not. Look at the 3 guys guarding Harden. Puts it up and in anyway.
Doesn't matter, does it?
No, They're shading every side of the court he goes on. And for James, back to Capella, takes a free throw and makes it. Oh, man. Don't talk about his free throw shooting. How about his jump? And it goes! James Harden with an unbelievable shot. Oh, my goodness. 48 points for Harden.
Center spot, so both teams with small lineups.
Harden with a drive, and he gets the roll.
James Harden has 50 points and 11 rebounds, and he's 11 assists. He's 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. Created 76 points all by himself. He's got 3 steals as well, so he's been playing good defense on the other end. He's got 3 50-point games this season. And he's working on his 34th career triple-double here tonight. So
crowd chanting MVP.
And they're right.
16 of 17 from the free throw line for Harden. He's got 52 points. He's got plenty of space leaning on him right now. There's a flop. Won't go, but the ball goes in for Harden. And I commend the referees for not calling that flop.
Exactly. That's a great no call.
Trying to step back. He does. Oh! James Harden is unbelievable. Harden steps back, fires. Go! James Harden is the new scoring one-game champion for the Houston Rockets, and Calvin Murphy on his feet. He got fouled on the play. Listen to this crowd as they just now figure out that Calvin Murphy's record has finally fallen. And James Harden will get a free throw. So a chance to break Calvin's record with a 4-point play.
4 threes a game. They average 15 made threes. A clean look for Chris Paul. And back-to-back triples for the Rockets. Harden lobs for Capella, and he finishes.
That's what they're extreme.
Harden, wide open.
I'll tell you this much, partner. The one person that should never be wide open on the floor for an entire game we play the Rockets is James Harden.
Absolutely necessary. Over the top, Capella.
The Chandler Parsons of old is what the Grizzlies are seeing at this point.
Harden on a slalom, missed it, and a late whistle, and Harden will go to the free throw line on an Andrew Harrison foul. Harden, straight line drive. Wow. Blew by James Ennis.
I like Andrew Harrison picking up James Harden early, make him work as much as possible.
Harden for 3.
The 4th 3 of this.
Michael Green's on Harden. He'll rise from 3. Put it in. Sometimes you just tip your cap and say that was really good.
He just lulls you to sleep. I mean, he doesn't dribble it fast. It's kind of
Evans,
like
Harden knocked it away. Brooks is back, lob for Capella. And there's the run by Houston to go back up double digits.
I thought it was, I think it was a 9-2.
Harden not taking the bait, a fadeaway 3 is in.
It just hasn't been going down.
That's a big make because now it's a 2-possession game at 68-62. Harden, lob, Capella.
You get in no man's land as a big man. Either you are going to have to commit all the way to.
They trailed by 18 in the first half. Pitch out, Chris Paul.
Shooting, same way Jason Kidd did late in his career.
Paul 4 of 5 from distance. That pass through the hands of Gasol. Harden back the other way, lays it in. And the Grizzlies take a timeout. Chris Paul, Harden, another 3.
Another time on where he and a Rockets player has come together in the second half. Have absolutely.
Yeah, if you want to have an idea of what David Fizdale is going through, watch A Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe.
We just made a free throw point. This team an injustice because they felt as though that's how things would be able to go in terms of just running out in the offensive end. Everybody talked about offense. Don't have the rhythm to be a good half-court offensive team.
Harden's floating.
Rockets now with their first possession of the game. Ryan Anderson is open, and he gets the three right back.
Threes are wild.
Anderson freed up on the Capella screen. That's his second.
Good to see him get that three ball going. He was shooting.
Anderson in the corner.
That's his spot.
This is just the second game of the young season for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist after the death of his grandmother, and Harden will get to the free throw line. It's the foot race, and he will win it.
Great defense by Harden, and then he uses his body so well. He's so strong.
One off and knocks it down.
PJ's been shooting the ball real well for the Rockets. Just
wide open.
Man, that guy can shoot. Downtown Bobby Brown.
Harden off the dribble, count the basket, and he'll toe the line.
We talked before the game about how James Harden's free throw attempts have dropped over from last year to this year. Last year he attempted over 10 a game. Ba Mute's got him locked up.
Gordon on Frank the Tank.
And that's the way the Rockets got to play. They got to get out on the fast break. They got to get some
shot clock down to 4. Harden for 3.
How are you going to guard that?
You can't. 20-4 Houston run now. The lead is a Baker's does it 50-37. Harden knocks down another triple. His second, the Rockets 11th. That's 3. Long 3 for Rhino.
Doesn't matter for him. He practices those deep ones.
Averaging almost 16 a game on the year as Harden gets to the cup. Rockets are out rebounding the Hornets. Harden goes right at Bacon, and that was simply not kosher. White already with 13 shots. Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon now has made 4 threes in this game.
And then Harden leaves it out there.
Remember the story correctly, Clyde Drexler told the team, hey, they're giving David Robinson a trophy.
Harden, contested 3, got it over Walker. Harden by Kaminsky, kicking in the corner. Ba Mute with time and the stroke. Now with under a minute to go, Ba Mute will drive. There was a slap by Lamb from behind, but they let that go. He's improved rapidly, and there's Trevor next to Chris Paul, the Rockets bench. Hopefully they get him back sooner than later.
Goes up, will not go down. And Harden brings it up in a hurry. Over to P.J. Tucker in the corner. So Atlanta's going to let it all hang out. They got nothing to... But to play for more minutes in the NBA, there's Capella with an easy layup. Keep it out in the perimeter. Oh, great pass. Yeah. This is fun, too. This guy is one of the greatest of all time. Maybe, I agree, best offensive player as Ariza puts it up again. Going for their 15th straight home game win. Had a good career at Baylor. Alley-oop.
But you can see James Harden is just dissecting that Atlanta Hawks defense. No matter what they're trying, James has got the answer.
He is not bashful.
That's
what shooters do.
Going to be a turnover. Nice pass outside to Ariza. Boy, that combination Harden to Ariza is working like a champ.
Yep. Sacramento and L.A.
Oh, now we have not seen, that's 8 assists and 8 buckets. Well, it is, so it depends on who they catch. They're still good enough. And walking it right in is James Harden.
Now, if Capella can play 15, 16 years like the dream, then we got some.
Joe Johnson with another 3.
They could shoot out on the perimeter like a guard, but they also had the devastating post-up game.
Eric Gordon with the 12th three-pointer of the game. Yeah, Prince, 6'8", 220, has a good NBA body. Oh, what a shot and pass. Harden and Capella. 16 of 19. Here's Harden.
Woo, getting real fancy. You know, Magic Johnson-like between the legs, and Capella says,
Harden in a hurry. In the corner, PJ. Got it again for a tray. And go right back up again.
Yeah, two quick jumps in a row.
Yeah, that's hard to do. There it is. You better run the court.
There's James' pass right down the middle for the rim run. They want Capella to run right down the middle of the floor for this reason exactly. Prince being one of them.
Dennis Schroeder, pretty good point guard, 19 points, 6 assists.
How about that pitch and catch?
But the beauty of the Rockets roster is they've got several guys that can fill in.
And then you got James Harden.
And you got the MVP.
But more importantly, I think you beat 4 teams that had won 60 or more games.
Yeah, so that just proved that 60 games is not a benchmark unless you can back it up.
Harden just playing around. Of those young guys, he's been working hard with Joe Chi for the entire season.
Yeah, helping them reach their full potential.
Back door to Harden. They left him alone for a jump shot.
Prince is showing he's got major game.
He does.
When he's aggressive like this.
Gerald Green.
How about that pass?
And McGetty puts it up off the back of the iron. Good hustle, and James comes up with it. Harden to the rack.
Oh, he got up so high, he's got a nosebleed.
The perimeter, James Harden on the way to his second dunk of the game.
Because we don't want to see him in the fourth quarter.
Well, if he doesn't, I don't think he's coming back. Gerald Green.
In the arms race during the offseason.
It was hard to see how to bank the shot. And Capella showing you why he's an important part of what they do offensively, Hubie.
Mark, and then get it to the big man.
And a quick answer at the other end by Eric Gordon, who gets the start again tonight. Harden changed his mind.
Well, we got away with a two-handed push.
Capella inside with the jump hook.
Now, Capella leads the league in field goal percentage like at 68-69. It varies.
As Capella off to a quick start here with the hook.
How about the hook? I'm glad you brought that up. I'll tell you. Turned his head, Robertson went right to the rim.
And Harden draws the contact on Steven Adams. He'll go to the free throw line for a pair.
In the bottom 5, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, and then also foul shooting. So that naturally takes away from your assists. In the early going here now, they've made it very difficult for Harden to get a good look at the rim. But his passing has been sensational.
And Nene capitalized on that nice look and feed from Harden.
See, they're big men, Capella and Nene.
Oklahoma City Thunder, Harden from deep. Got it! And James Harden on the board with his first field goal, actually.
Now remember, coming into this game, James Harden leads the league in 3-point makes. But my question is,
nice pocket pass, and Capella with a strong roll, Hubie.
Now, when we're really watching here now.
Isn't it, Hubie? Yeah, right. That's what he maintains, though. Whistle and a foul as Harden will go to the free throw line for 3 shots. And then, in fact, getting back to Westbrook.
They've been on the road forever. Look, that's the first time. They're saying they're saving it for the second half. Yeah. It's been a great half. Good half.
Harden with a great crossover, tied up, but fouled by Robertson. Harden double team, finds Capella for another slam.
No, that's his 8th assist.
And
great play.
Turns it over. Here's Harden.
4 on 2.
Yeah, they got numbers. Anderson from downtown. That's the way they play the game now, Hubie.
That's right.
They run to the 3-point line.
No, right? That's the way they play the game. All right.
Deep 3 over George. And it's a 1-point contest.
Now, we've been waiting for him to get going. Now, watch out now if he does. Point shooters as well. Uh-oh.
He's coming alive.
Yeah, come on now.
James Harden with another 3 ball. Now 3 of 8 from downtown, and it's knotted at 73. Back to him after he missed the earlier one.
Well, look, he's a good catcher. He can catch the ball in traffic.
And 1 for Harden.
How about that strong move? Now that was a tough move because Anthony is right on the top of him. Watch Carmelo go up on this now. They make the switch. He crosses over. Now Carmelo right up. He catches him in the head.
Harden into the paint, the lob. And there's the vertical spacing that Mike D'Antoni said they missed when Capella was out.
See, in the first quarter, Adams was more active. He was without fatigue. He was jamming Harden high and making that pass a difficult pass.
The sidestep three, and he's fouled by Eustace. It's going to be close to a three-point attempt. As Harden looks at one of the fans and says, yeah, in no rush, and he drills it anyway.
Again, when you miss, you got an opportunity of getting back. By the way,
boy, that jumper's good.
Yeah,
it is tonight.
You knew.
Yeah, that Christmas dinner's wearing off, and it's heating up. Harden inside.
No, you can't relax.
Harden into the paint, the lob, and they make it look so easy.
Now wait now, I want to tell you now, the players underneath the basket said that ball was over the rim. You're not allowed to catch it like that and drop it in.
Backdoor cut by Harden for the slam.
Now, I'm shocked because Adams was not there.
This is not the team you saw in early November and in October. Gordon got it to fall, and they're going to review this to see if it was a 2 or a 3. Harden off the Tucker screen into the paint and the finish.
Because you can't stop him.
High pick and roll, alley-oop.
It's interesting that the Pelicans started their first play with the post-up for Cousins, and the Rockets' first play was a lob to Capella, trying to get the big guys started.
Once he settled down after the first 3 or 4 years in the league, and there's Harden. Here he is again. He's got Capella if he wants him. Now he steps back to the three-point line. They didn't go get him.
Hey, 3 is more than 2, and James just proved it right there. He backed up about 15
seconds, and the foul is called.
Even though they only made 10 threes in that game.
Alley-oop again to Capella.
You can see the Rockets are getting whatever they want at the rim here tonight against the Pelicans' poorest defense.
Well, Ryan Anderson says, remember me, fellas? I used to play in New Orleans. And shooting 82% here in the first quarter. Nene checks in, and that's old school. Alley-oop, points. Nene again. Beautiful pass from Harden.
That was a heat check.
New Orleans averages 30 threes attempted a game, and Eric Gordon trying to get back on track. Eric Gordon puts up a 3, and he got it.
That's good to see Eric Gordon's 3-ball come back. He's been struggling to shoot that 3 as of late, but tonight it looks good.
Harden to the basket, puts it up, and draws a foul on Cousins. Harden. Alley-oop again. Capella went right over the head of Cousins. Alley-oop again. Cousins just doesn't know what to do.
Well, the weak side is going to have to come and give him.
Harden again to Capella. This is a 15th game this season for the Rockets to score 60 or more points. Etwan Moore out. That might be. Darius Miller with the miss. Harden on the drive. Goes right around Osher. Harden with 12 points and 12 assists. Little hook around pass by Harden. And Capella scores again. Here's Harden again. Alley-oop. And Capella doesn't slam it. He was a little off balance, and he laid it up and in. Capella with 16 points and Harden with 14 assists. Harden this time does not pass to Capella. New Orleans. Another bounce pass to Capella.
And that pass was perfect.
High pick and roll. Goes to the basket. Oh, how did he make that over Cousins? Inside to Capella. The game is tied at 112. Clint Capella with 26 points. Harden. Alley-oops to Capella. That's the 5th steal by Harden by the Pelicans, and James Harden with a crafty veteran move of drawing a foul. Harden going one-on-one. Crossover to the basket for 2. James Harden, 18 points, 17 assists. Oh, watch this. Now it's over to Harden. Harden sets, fires, hits. Cold-blooded three by James Harden. And a timeout, Pelicans. Houston has come all the way back and then some.
Three-point line.
He's stuck right now on James, and Capella's wide open.
How beautiful is that pass by the Beard to Capella?
To a nice pro. There's James with contact, no whistle. Capella and Miles Turner. And Miles Turner got the block, but James got the basket. As a team, shoots 41% from the three-point line. Look at that move by Harden.
And he was fouled on the drive. No whistle again. He just went right through it.
James goes right between them, keeps it going, gets two. Oh, they're not going to allow the basket. What happened to the old continuation, guys?
That was a continuation, Bill. He may not give it to him. He takes the contact, splits him. He collects the ball. He didn't dribble anymore, and he shoots it. He'd have 25 points at the half and have one drip of sweat on him.
Capella got the rebound. Fresh 24 for Houston. Harden back to Capella. And he hooks it up and over Turner.
The Pacers are doing a pretty good job.
And shoot you out of it.
Yep. There's Capella to the basket for two more. Well, they committed the foul early. They didn't want him to do what he just did. On the drive, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot. Ryan Anderson sets, fires, hits.
Rockets have to do more of that. They've got to get some good steals, some good deflections, get out in transition.
Reza for a three-zone.
Or maybe the Rockets will start heating up now. Remember, the Rockets have 5 straight games where they've made at least 18 threes.
14 points, 10 rebounds. Wicked, 16 points. Picked up by Sabonis, goes right by Sabonis, lays it up and in. James sets, fires, got it, finally. He looks to the heavens and says thank you very much. Harden's got Bogdanovich on him, not a great defensive player. Harden takes it to the basket and draws a foul.
With the coach, and he has confidence in you. If the coach thinks you're a better player, usually you are.
P.J. Tucker with the answer.
But Bill might be the most critical of the tosses that I've ever seen.
Ever.
Oh, James Harden with a three.
He's only the 9th player in NBA history to start off the season with 21 games straight of 20.
Goes to work again. Harden! James Harden! 3 tways in a row. So much pressure the offense puts on you. Now it's Ryan Anderson with a three. His 4th three of the game. Well, he doesn't have to pass the ball back to Westbrook. Capella at the rim. Clint Capella with 18 points and 10 rebounds. And he's coming off a 20-game performance. He's had 20 or more points in a game 3 times this season. Harden kind of toying with Miles.
This should be an up and down affair. Hard back the lob to Clint. Jumped it right back to James. And it wasn't ideal. Foster. The Rockets are the 4th oldest team in the NBA. Shot clock winding down. A 3 over Booker for James, and he tickles the twine.
Dribble when you're being guarded by a guy much shorter than you.
Harden over Bender. That's number 2. Booker misses, so they've now missed 5 of their last 6 shots. Ariza for 3.
Rockets want to play fast.
Size, but man, has he played well against the Rockets in his brief career. Ariza challenges the big man, hangs, banks, and Jackson working on Tucker, stripped him. Rockets have numbers, 2-on-1 the other way, the lob, and the dunk.
Oh, Aaron Gordon going up.
More of a ground-bound center. Really can't stretch the floor, and I think the game, the way it's played now, is sort of passed him by a little bit, but he is talented. Harden, they give him some space. Don't do that. Harden again for 3. 21 first-half points for James. Monroe might be a candidate to be moved again between now and the trade deadline. Oh, my. How about
look at James off the high pick and roll. Whoop, whoop. Oh, the Euro step, so nice and impossible to guard.
With the denial there of Booker. Rockets were up 25. And James now with a 30-point pass game, which was a franchise record. And then the dunk as the Suns fell asleep, and in Harden's time, an NBA team hit 90.5.
We're going to have to Google that.
Yep. Oh, great pass. Dropped it off to Capella for the easy.
Supposed to switch that. Clint a little bit late getting out on that.
Harden lob pass. Capella does the rest. Dude, timeout. Another connection. James Harden to Clint Capella. More lobs, please. This is far from over.
Yeah, these guys don't give up.
Harden rolling to the rim and scores again. Going to isolate Harden. He'll step left and he'll bury the three. 40.
James' three. Little step to the left. That's not an easy shot.
Harden again on Bender. It's a matchup he wants. Blows right by him off the dribble. Kicks it in the corner to Ariza, who does that.
Chris Paul was done. Time to go in there, take a shower, get iced up.
Anderson for three. Number 6.
The jumper. That's one area where he's going to have to continue to get better.
And Harden just sachets his way to the rim. Some athletic genes there in the Mitchell family.
That helps.
Winding down, Harden on Gobert. He's so long. But James somehow got able to get it up and in. That one as well. Long outlet pass to Black. Catches it. Got clipped. Goaltending. Yes. Gives up a lot of height. But not much strength. And that was on full display there. Harden into the paint. Right into the chest of Gobert. What a... Harden down the center of the lane. He's able to work it up and in. Returning. Favors out. Harden one-on-one down the baseline. Got fouled and one.
Without fouling. O'Neal tries to get back in front and gets his hands up in the air, and James gets another call.
A wild one. Rockets trying to inch their way closer. Harden Euro stepping and scoring. It's a one position tops in the NBA.
Times have changed.
Big time. The Rockets currently leading the NBA in threes attempted per game at almost 43 a night. And a great bounce pass to Harden, who scores on the... Harden with the steal. 2-on-1. Bounces it to Luke. And that was not... Harden on O'Neal. Through the paint. To the rim for 2 more. 3.5 remaining. A 2-possession lead for the Rockets. Bamute in rhythm.
Big time shot for him.
Rockets trying to put a lot of pressure on Gobert defensively.
Here's Harden to the rim, and the NBA's leading scorer. Harden lobs it for Capella, and easy. Harden with that jab step, and you know what's coming, the three-point shot, and it's good. James Harden with his second basket. He's got 7 of the 13 Rocket points.
Is it possible to have a press conference before the season?
Now they get the best record in the league. Harden kicks it out. Here's Ariza for 3. Knocks it down. And it's a
no rat. New York City.
Okay, all right.
I gave you too much right there. I just want you to know I'm on top of things.
All right. Here's Nene. So 3 assists.
Paul allows him to relax. He can run the offense through Paul and give him a legit breather.
Here's Harden for 3. It's good. And, or did you think it was certain to work?
I thought it was going to be.
Oh, man, Harden. Oh, he stared at Wesley Johnson, and then he hit the 3. Wow. He put him on the deck, and then he hesitated. Shots. 6 of 6 at the foul line. Capella able to get on the ground. How about that play By the Clippers. Williams, though, can't get the three, and now here's Harden pushing tempo. And Harden takes it all the way and has 19 points. And he banks it in. Harden, so good at that. Drawing, get a second chance. Harden, great pass. Capella, another stuff. And one of the most fun groups he's ever coached. They deserve a lot of credit.
Absolutely.
Eric Gordon comes back, drills it. Has left the floor. Don't know what's going on there. He has missed the last 4 games because of an illness. As Harden gets to the rim,